everybody. I'm Coach Parma. I'm here with you today for week 2 of the core workouts for the 6 weeks to sexy ab challenge. So this week we're going to start standing and we're going to work our way to the ground. I do have 2 5-pound weights. These exercises can be done with weights or without, so completely up to you, and do with a weight that you feel comfortable with. So let's go ahead and get started. This should take about 10 minutes, give or take a couple minutes, depending on how slow or fast you go, but about 10 minutes. So we're going to start with our feet about hip distance apart. We're going to start with standing knee to elbow. So hands behind the head, core engaged, and then we're going to bring our elbow to our knee, like so. We're going to do that for each side. We're going to do 15 reps each side. So let's go ahead and get started. Ready? Alright, and I hope it didn't come across, but everything on me was cracking. It's been a while since I've worked out, but that's okay. And also, you don't have to go as low as I did. Do whatever feels comfortable for you. Just make sure that your core is engaged. The next thing we're going to do is the core stabilizer. So this is where you can use a weight. I'm going to use a 5-pound weight, or you can do it without a weight. So again, feet hip distance apart, core engaged, weight out or hands out, and then you're basically going to be swinging. But you're really going to try to keep your hips pointing forward. And again, 15 on each side. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright. And also during the exercise, try to keep your shoulders down. I should have mentioned that first. I noticed myself trying to, my shoulders going up to adjust for the weight, but the goal is to keep your shoulders down, chin tucked, abs engaged. Throughout this, core should always be engaged. Our next one is side bend. Again, we can do this with a dumbbell or without one. I'm going to do it with a dumbbell, so 5-pound dumbbell in each hand. Again, chin tucked, neutral neck, core engaged, and we're just going to lean to the side, bend to the side, like so. And again, shoulders down. I'm going to do 15 each side. So let's get started. All right. Again, always try to remember to breathe through core exercises or any exercise really. I know for me personally, it's always a challenge to try to breathe through a core exercise when you're trying to stabilize your core, but it will benefit you in the long run. All right, so the next one we're going to do is called the overhead pendulum. So again, feet hip distance apart, core engaged, shoulders down, chin tucked, neutral neck, arms above your head. Again, you can do this with the weight or without. I'm going to do it with my 5-pound weight. And similar to the side bends, we're just going to be like a pendulum, tick tock, side to side like that. Remember, core engaged. And again, 15 on each side. Let's get started. All right. We're over halfway done, guys. 3 more, 1 more standing up, 2 on the ground. The next one we're going to do is called a windmill. Again, you can do this with weights or without. Hips tuck, shoulder a little bit further than shoulder width. Core engaged. If you want to do it with weights, you can. And we're going to have one arm above our head, the other one by our side. And we're going to skim our leg and then come back up, sort of like you're shaving your leg. So we're going to do that each side. We're going to do 15 on each side. And you'll notice this will also kind of tax your shoulders and your arms a little bit. Some of them that we've been doing already have. So get a little bit of arm workout too, which isn't too bad. So let's go ahead and get started. 15 each side, core engaged, shoulders down, chin tucked, one arm up. Now let's get started. going to switch. If at any point during this you start getting tired, feel free to take a break. Take a couple seconds, reset, and get back to it. Arm up. Let's get started with the second side. Alright, and remember guys, if you can't go as low as me, it's not a big deal. You do what feels right for you. If it's down to your knees, it's down to your knees. Just do what feels comfortable, okay? Well, you should be a little uncomfortable. It is a workout, but... Alright, the next one, we're going to be on the ground. It's called a 90-degree static press. So we're getting on the ground, on our backs. And we're going to have our lower back to the ground. The goal is to try to not have anything be able to go underneath. Knees at a 90-degree angle. Inhale, and as you exhale, okay. We're going to take a quick break as I have the dogs jumping in my face.